Well, thank you for tuning in G7 Sports. We're going to talk about uh, this heater here. Hey, I bought it about 3 years ago. If you're looking at it, most of you campers, especially the professional campers, know what brand this is. I don't know what brand, I don't remember what brand it was. But just let me tell you what I learned about it. Everything on this gets super hot, but except this rack, but you don't want to touch right in here, because that get hot too. Uh, all the way up to about there gets hot. This is no setup for toddlers or little babies, because they're not going to understand that if you touch this, your hand will actually stick to that and you won't be able to get it off there. I'm pretty sure, because it's hot. Even this thing, the bottom of here on this fan, super, super, super hot. If it fall on the carpet, it did a couple times, and it'll start burning right through. So you have to be careful if you got a floor tent like I have. That's why I have a tarp on top of this tarp, and I have towel. Then I have another carpet, and this carpet you see on the floor here. Now I also took that rack out of here. Now that means that the fire is closer to the bottom, because that rack is about 1.5 inches or so off of the bottom of your stove. So your floor will get hotter if you do that. So what I did, I put a piece of tin on the carpet plus these logs, and I share a trick about these logs. It's awesome in here. If you want to get your fire really started, if it's sort of going out, you can open it and you'll get a little smoke. But I also have somewhere around here, I think I put it up, a carbon detector, and I also, just let me show you. Now this is the only thing, this don't get hot. But if you grab this part, it's hot. All this is hot, but this, and up to here. Everything else on this stove is super, super hot. I got about 4 burns. I would get some gloves, but what I want me to do is remember without gloves, because you can touch stuff and think you got your gloves on and get burnt. On this knife here is a beautiful knife, Reply, or it's they'll be sponsoring me pretty soon. If you hear this video, Reply, I want you to sponsor me. So that'll be happening pretty soon. That's about it. Now you also want to tell you about these logs. You can take this log, and if your feet get really cold, because it's not super hot, but you gotta be a log like that with a bark. You can lay your little feet on there. Excuse my little dirty socks. I've been walking around in here. Oh, it feels so good. It's warm. You can see it right there. Wow, just feels so warm. You could be playing cards or whatever and lay your feet on that. I tell you, it really makes your body feel warm. Well, I'll be letting you know more. Let's see what the temperature is holding. I got it holding right at 60. You can see it. I don't know how come. I got it holding right on 60. Humidity in here is about 60. Between 40 and 60 is good. Anything more than that, you can risk mold. 40 and 60 is house temperature. The tent probably would be something similar. The tent is really doing good, holding up pretty good. I use this for my little cooler. You see this right here. It's like a bag, but it's actually a window. It zips down, and then you can see out. And then I have like food down here. See, I got my fish in there. I don't know if you can see that. And then I have a pop over there. You can see maybe. I use that for a little cooler. And if it gets smoky, I can use that. Everything else is pretty tight. I got everything else pretty tight in here. Well, I'll let you know of something else stuff that's going on. G7 Sports Diggins.